Hello Nerdaholics!
Hello!
Hey, and welcome back to our Pitching Doctor Who series.
Hello! Episode number 5.
Yeah, 5 now. Yeah.
5 now?
Yeah, bloody hell.
Right,
So on a roll.
This is part of our arc that continued from the last episode.
From Sontaran Tactics.
Sontaran Tactics.
Yeah.
Unless an episode title has come up in the comments that's better. That's
Absolutely, yeah.
So, same rules apply. It's got to be Jodie and the fam still, because we're continuing on.
Because we're doing the challenge of trying to make that,
make that better.
because we want this to be fun, don't we?
And again, I'll give away the title of this episode that I've got at the end of the end.
But you guys are more than welcome to chime in, give
with
suggestions, subtractions, everything. We want this to be an interactive experience.
It's meant to be fun and put some positivity back into Doctor Who.
Yeah, exactly, because there's a lot of negativity go around, and a lot of it is warranted because, well, I don't like the way this direction is going with this new season.
Not a lot of people do, but
no,
you know what?
So we're trying to put a bit of merriment into the situation.
Exactly.
And thanks to this man's genius, we're about to. So
TARDIS lands 1512, Central Arizona, USA.
Oh, right. So we're going like
another history episode.
Yeah, that's 1512. Did you say
1512?
That was American fan that they weren't even discovered back then, were they?
They were discovered.
Oh, they were.
But Columbus was still doing his colonisation. Hence why we're doing 1512.
Right, there we go. Yeah, that shows my historical ignorance right there. Sorry.
That leads on to point number 2. There's a brief talk about Christopher Columbus and the colonisation of America. Right. Because Jodie loves her SJW. This is what keeps her at the table.
Yeah.
We have to keep her at the table until she wants to leave. That's the thing.
Hopefully sooner rather than later.
That's a whole separate argument. But yes. So they have a brief conversation about colonisation and Christopher Columbus, and they meet a tribe of Native Americans / Indians.
Yeah.
Because we're just going to call them Indians because that's what we call them.
Because that's not PC anymore, Jack.
I know.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh my god. Fuck PC.
So they meet a tribe of Native Americans / Indians, and they have a quick little chat about their way of life. I don't know too much about the history of the Native Americans and their way of life, but this is where historians can come in and put their notes in. This is a pitch. This is all that matters.
Indeed.
But the point that we're focusing on here is, as they walk into the camp, there's 2 totem poles.
Right.
And the totem pole on the left turns its head and watches them walk in.
Oh, creepy.
Mystery. This is another one and done episode. So
okay, it's just a single episode.
Single episode, no 2 parts.
Right. Is this sort of like middle of the season, or...?
This could be at any point of the season.
Right.
It's kind of like the 3 episodes I'm pitching. The first one, which was Sontaran Tactics, this one, and the next one, could go at any point. Doctor tries a psychic paper on the chieftain of the tribe, because why not?
Yeah.
And but the shaman who's there sees that it's blank, and everyone else sees it as like a tribal flag for another tribe of Native Americans.
So the shaman's not taking that bollocks.
Shaman's not taking the bollocks. Everyone sees the bit of paper as like, oh, it's a tribal flag. That's why they're letting me.
A new tribe has entered their domain.
Exactly.
Right.
So the chieftain's like, oh, okay. Well, you're obviously. Well, are you here to help? And they're like, oh, what are you here to help about? What we're here to help about? It's like, tell us. It's like, oh, well, there's something that's killing our livestock.
Okay.
We're not quite sure what this is, because every time our hunters go out, they can't find it.
Alright, so it sweeps in, kills a lot of livestock, and then fucks off again.
It kills a bit of livestock, eats it, and then runs off.
Right, okay.
So it's not like tons and tons of damage, but it's enough
to be noticed.
Enough to be noticed.
Yeah.
So the Doctor, the family, and a couple of...
Do you know what? I prefer if it was called the family rather than the fam.
Yeah.
The family just sounds more,
Yeah. So they go off. That's fine. They go off into the wilderness. They go into like a little bit of a mini forest bit, and they've got like a couple of Native Americans with them as well. Mm-hmm. And this is when they see a monster that looks like a totem pole.
Okay.
That shapeshifts into a buffalo.
Oh right, so it's okay. It's a shape-shifting alien.
And this is when the Doctor does a quick whoosh with a sonic screwdriver, because of course it's a magic wand.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's a Rutan.
Hey! Oh, nice continuity. So we've gone from the Sontarans to the Rutans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're like, and this is when we get a little bit of brief background introduction about the Rutans. The Rutans are shapeshifters. Mm-hmm. So for those who don't know, Rutans are shapeshifters, because that's what they've
Or watch Horror of Fang Rock, Tom Baker episode. They pretty much explain it there. But
It's pretty good.
For those who haven't seen that or can't get access to it, essentially that's what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, they've always said that they can't do human forms very well, but they can do other forms, which is why they're not human.
Yeah.
Hence the totem pole, hence the buffalo.
Yeah.
It's easy for them to do.
Inanimate or, well, I say inanimate, obviously the buffalo isn't inanimate, but a totem pole is inanimate, so yeah.
Now, the Native Americans, because they're a primitive tribe, no disrespect, but...
That's
it's 1512.
That's what they were at the time, yeah.
They have no way of detecting this, other than the fact that whatever it is basically killing their livestock, because it's killing it to eat and live.
Yeah,
that's what
so
it is.
They're seeing it as like a almost like a deity.
A deity monster.
Sort of thing, yeah. So,
it's
a
monster
demonic deity kind of thing.
A monster,
for want of a better term.
Yeah, a monster comes out of the woods, eats one of their cattle, and then runs away.
They're going to see it. They're going to tell it as it is. Yeah.
Now, what they're going to reveal at this point is while the Doctor's doing their little scan with a sonic screwdriver.
Magic dildo. I mean, it's sonic screwdriver.
Magic dildo.
Yeah.
3 speeds.
How exciting!
They're going to turn around because the shaman's going to be with them.
Yeah.
And they're going to stop on the shaman and go, oh, get you. Stop.
Right.
And after the shaman leaves, the shaman's going to be like, well, fuck you. And goes off with the others. And there's going to be a little reveal. It's like, Graham's going to be, because it's going to be Graham, because I like Bradley Bush. Graham's going to be like,
he's the saving grace of this era. Yeah.
He's going to be like, what's that about? And the Doctor's going to be like, well, hang on, that mask, the mask the shaman's wearing, that's not made of anything from Earth.
Oh.
It's like, the shaman behind it's completely human, there's nothing extra special there. Maybe a low-level psychic field, but nothing...
Perception filter.
Hey, but nothing special. But, you know, the mask, that's interesting. The scan's not quite finished on it, but it's trying to work out what it is.
Mandragora?
Maybe.
No.
But we'll do a little quick fade to black, they get back to the camp, and then that's when the sonic screwdriver is going to kick in fairly quickly. Because like I said, this is one and done episode, we're not spending too much time here.
Okay.
It's going to be, the reveal is that the mask is made of parts of the Rutan spaceship. The Doctor will surmise that the Rutans crashed here a little while ago. The shaman basically found parts of their crashed spaceship and used it to make a mask for himself.
Right, yeah, okay, that works, yeah.
And the Rutans basically became enslaved to him via hypnosis, because...
So they were enslaved by their own technology, essentially.
Essentially, because this guy's got a low-level psychic field. He's got radioactive space metal attached to his face.
yeah.
It's like, okay, yes, I get this is hammy and cheesy, but this is a one and done episode, and that's kind of the point.
Doctor Who, at its core, is hammy and cheesy.
Yeah.
Let's not beat around the bush. But if done well, it's the best kind of ham and the best kind of cheese you can get in a sandwich.
This is a pitch. If you can come up with a better idea for why this works, please put it in the comments. We'd love to see it. I'd love to see it.
As we say, it's an interactive process.
Yeah.
By all means, chip in.
Yeah. I'm not going to be offended. Just put whatever you like. It's good.
Well, yeah, good, because too many people are fucking offended by nothing these days. Yeah. So let's not do that.
So that's when we get the reveal that the Rutan that's out there in the forest is.
So there's just one.
There's just one at the moment.
All right.
Is under like a basic hypnosis, and that's why he's under the shaman's control. Hence, the shaman's prisoner. Sorry, I didn't reveal the title yet.
No!
That gives away the ending.
Did you just reveal that right there at the end of the episode? Oh my god!
You can edit this out, and if you don't, fine, you're a bastard. This is when they do a bit of a reveal. They go back into the woods. The Doctor finds, using the sonic screwdriver, because now they know what they're looking for, they can find it.
Yeah.
They find the Rutan, and they're like, okay, what's going on? And this is when you get a bit of reveal, a bit of backstory about Terror of Fang Rock.
Horror.
About the about the War of the Sontarans.
Yeah. The ongoing war, the unending war between the Sontarans and the Rutans. Yeah.
And about how the Rutan was specifically looking for a new base, a new place to work from, and that Earth might potentially work, which is a prelude to Terror of Fang Rock.
So they've got time travel technology. Oh, well, yeah, they do.
Not time travel technology, because this is beforehand. Because Terror of Fang Rock is like 1980 something. This is 1512. You could argue 300 years later they just come back, but that's a whole separate argument. We don't need to.
Well, actually, no, because Horror Fan Rock was at the end of the 1900. It was a historical episode, but it was like early 20th century, late 19th. I can't quite remember correctly.
Well, either way, 1512 is ahead.
But 1512 is we're going way back. Yeah.
So we're going way back. But the whole point is the Rootons like, we were looking for potential base sites, and this is a place that might work.
Yeah.
But then it didn't really work out because the shaman made the mask, and now boom, we're trapped. Well, I'm trapped. Blah 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 blah.
Okay.
So the Doctor realises that the Rootons just being controlled. The Rooton hasn't actually done anything wrong. So what they do is that they go back to the camp. They break the shaman's mask, reveal that they're a little bit of a liar / manipulator. The Rooton escapes, and they're like, "Yeah, I bet you don't have no problems now." Blah blah blah. Toxic tanned male.
yeah. Because obviously it would be a male, but that's what we're trying to reverse engineer, Jack.
Yeah.
From this whole situation of fucking Chris Chibnall's era.
So the Rooton disappears into the woods, and basically doesn't bother Native Americans again. The Doctor gets back in the TARDIS, and it's like, yeah, I think we did good here. We saved an alien that was trapped by malicious forces. Even though they weren't acting out of like nastiness, it was just one person being a dick.
Right.
We're getting the stinger at the end.
Oh yeah.
We're doing another
stinger at the end.
Stinger at the end.
I'll have to do like a graphic for that at some point.
Stinger at the end.
The stinger.
Stinger at the end. The Rooton still has a bit of tech from their ship, specifically the communicator.
Right.
So they communicate back to Rooton
HQ.
HQ.
Yeah.
Saying the planet's actually really in quite a good location. It'd make a very good base. It might be worth checking out in future. Reference to Terror of Fang Rock.
Horror Fan Rock, yeah.
So, that is episode 2. Which, if you hadn't guessed the title from my mishap earlier, is called The Shaman's Prisoner.
The Shaman's Prisoner. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm glad you could put that stinger at the end, because I felt like the Rootons are definitely they're sinister. So you needed a bit more sinister actions from the Rootons. So I like the idea of it being a ruse.
Yeah.
Because the only thing that I would say doesn't quite ring true for me is that the Rootons' technology would work against them. That's the only thing. But everything else, I like the backdrop. I like the fact that it's set in like indigenous Native America. I think that's brilliant, and I like the idea of the shaman not being fooled by the psychic paper and that sort of thing. Most of that works for me. And the stinger at the end makes more sense as to why the Rootons are doing that sort of thing in the first place. But again, because it's ended on that kind of thing, it's ended on a cliffhanger again. So we did that. I think
this is where we're going.
So obviously, So it's a multi-story.
There's a plan for this.
Yeah. Oh no doubt there is. On the whole, great. I just want more of the Rootons' motives.
Okay.
But very good. Honestly, I like historical episodes that aren't done for the sake of fucking political ideology, and they're just set as a backdrop.
Yeah.
And you get some of those messages across without being too preachy.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
I will freely admit the whole 1512 Native American thing.
No, that's good.
It's just a time period Doctor Who hasn't really gone to, so it makes more sense to do that.
Yeah.
But by the same token, it could be another time. You could make it work with another thing.
No, I think the time setting works well.
But we'll see from there.
But just more development on the Rootons themselves.
More development on the Rootons
themselves. Which we'll get in there. But nice one. So, what do you guys think?
Yeah, please put it in the comments.
Put it in the comment section. Like, subscribe if you want to see more of these pictures. Well, you're going to anyway. But if you like it, that would be lovely. Thank you very much.
Right.
So we'll see you on the next one.
See you on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.